Hello, dear all. Hello, dear Super family. This is our Super Chat's next episode. I'm Ivan, and I'm so excited to get to know yet another wonderful group of our amazing contestants. Today, I'm lucky to be joined by Cambodia, Hong Kong, Kazakhstan, Korea, Kyrgyzstan, Laos, Vietnam, and Japan. Hi, ladies. Great meeting you.
Hello.
As you probably know, this year Miss Supranational competition will be held in the amazing region of Malopolska in Poland. Now let's take a look at how beautiful it is.
We're wide open for adventures, for something new, to thrill and to refresh. Experience local vibes, stunning landscapes, and find your way to the top. Experience Krakow. Visit Małopolska.
I'm so excited to get to know you better. And hope you're excited to get to know each other better as well. So now it's time for you to introduce yourselves. Hello, Cambodia. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Lekna An. I'm 19 years old. I am a training swimmer and a teaching model from Cambodia.
Great meeting you, Cambodia. Hi, Hong Kong. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Ivan. Hi, all my super sister and all the super fans around the world. Nice meeting you. My name is Kumiko Lau and I'm representing Hong Kong. By profession, I work in the legal firm as a business associate, and I'm also studying my master in law, expecting to graduate later this year. My hobbies, I like to do workout a lot. For example, I'm a CrossFitter. I enjoy doing yoga, and I also enjoy cooking dishes for my family. One interesting about myself is that during COVID-19 pandemic, I actually adopted 2 cats, and their names are Joey and Mia. My ambition is to become an aspiring lawyer and also a mental health advocate. I can't wait to see all of you in Poland. Thank you so much.
Me too, Kumiko. Great meeting you. Hello, Japan. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. My name is Rina Okada, Miss Japan. I am from Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan. I am an ambassador of Tourism Sapporo, also karate practitioner, dental hygienist, and fashion model. I started karate when I was 9 years old and have a black belt. I teach a lot of children now. Thank you.
Oh, great meeting you, Japan. Thank you. Hello, Kazakhstan. It's your time. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Aygerim. I'll be representing Kazakhstan this year on Miss Supranational. I am currently entrepreneur. We are helping for kids to get the best education as possible. I also used to live in Hungary, in Budapest, about 6 years. So I'm pretty international person. I love meeting new people and learning about new cultures. I got my bachelor's degree economics, and I also used to work in Citibank as a finance analyst. Also have an experience in oil and the gas sector. Yeah.
Great meeting you, Aygerim. Hello. Hello, Korea. Great meeting you. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is Cheon Song, and it is a great honor to represent South Korea for this big event. I'm 20 years old, and I am a college student majored in acting and theater. I want to be an action movie star like Wonder Woman. I'm so glad to have this opportunity to meet you all. Let's have fun.
Let's have fun. Great meeting you, Korea. Hello, Kyrgyzstan. Great meeting you. You have 20 seconds to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Shireen. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Kyrgyzstan, the city of Osh, and I'm studying medicine. Also, I take part in various eco activities in our city. The region I come from is located in the mountainous part of the country. We live at 3,000 meters above sea level. This is a very beautiful mountainous land full of oriental vibes.
Nice meeting you, Kyrgyzstan. Hey, Laos, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Ivan. Nice to meet you, and I'm super happy to meet with my super sister today. My name is Naratip Sirpapan, or you can call me Nala, like in the Lion King movie. I am 24 years old, and I completed my bachelor degree in Hungary. I got a scholarship in the major of tourism and catering. I love traveling. I love music. I am really passionate about singing and music. And I'm really excited to meet everyone soon in Poland.
Thank you, Nala. Great meeting you. Hey, Vietnam, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, all the lady. I'm Kim Yuen. I'm 26 years old, and I'm really grateful because I have a chance to represent my country, Vietnam, in this competition, and to being a part of Super family. This is my honor. And right now, I am an external relations specialist. I work for the investment firm. My responsibility is working with a new partner and developing the business plan and strategy. Aside from that, I'm also an entrepreneur. I have my own business. And I am a strong advocate for education. So I'm from the Mekong Delta region where the children usually give up on school at a young age. So that's why I opened the foundation named Spreading the Love. So my best achievement I have ever made is fundraising for fundraising almost more over 6 billion Vietnam dong. It's almost around 300,000 US dollar for hundreds children to go to school. So I hope that I can use the Miss Supranational platform to spreading more love for children.
Wow, great meeting you, Vietnam, and great meeting your great mission. Thank you, ladies, for introductions. Great meeting you, by the way. And now you will have to answer personal questions based on your biographies. Personal question to Cambodia. You are the first woman from your country to compete at Miss Supranational. Tell us what that means to you.
For me, this is just an amazing story in my life. I've been a great pageant fan since I was little, and I took part in many pageants in Cambodia. Now I'm really proud that I can represent my country, and I'm especially proud to be representing my country at Miss Supranational. Miss Supranational has always been my biggest dream.
Thank you, Cambodia. I'm so happy that your dreams come true with Miss Supranational. Hong Kong, your personal question is, apparently you have an interesting pet that might scare people. Could you please tell us more about that pet?
Sure. Thank you for the question. Basically, I'm a huge animal lover. And when I was 8 years old, I used to live with my parents in Hong Kong, and I had a snake as a pet. I know a lot of people would be really shocked when they know that I have a snake as a pet. But the interesting thing is, my snake, Spencer, he actually never bites. And he is the kindest person, I would say, or a pet in my life. And one thing that I learned so much about having Spencer as a pet in my life was that a lot of the times that we have aggression as human beings, but it doesn't mean that we always have to exercise that aggression and negativity to people. A lot of the times in life, in the world, we see a lot of violence, we see a lot of wars, we see a lot of negativity in our society. But then, actually, as a human being, as a global citizen, what we can do is to control our thoughts and emotions. Just like my snake, my Spencer, although he can be very dangerous, he never bites, and he is always my best friend.
Thank you, Hong Kong. Great story with a lot of sense in it. Japan, your personal question. You used to be an introvert. How did you overcome that?
Yes, when I was a little kid, I couldn't even say hi to a lady at the store. I was that shy when I was little. I used to be bullied by my peers, like, they used to hide my shoes and just wouldn't talk to me and things like that. Then, when I was in my teens, a very close friend of mine took part in a beauty pageant, and she influenced me greatly. I was so amazed. I just wanted to be like her. I wanted to become a person who could be a role model and a dream for little girls and the young. So I decided to try to take part in a pageant. And now I'm representing Japan. And I'm very proud of myself. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Japan, for this really motivational story and for sharing this story with us. Thank you. Personal question to you, Kazakhstan. As you said, you lived in Hungary for 6 years. Tell us how that changed you as a person.
Yes, when I was here in Kazakhstan, I was more introverted. But then when I moved, I started to be more open-minded because this is very interesting, actually, meeting new people who has absolutely different background from you. And it changed only on a positive way, I can say that.
That's right, totally agree. Thank you. Korea, your personal question. According to my sources, you have appeared in an action movie. Can you please tell us more about this experience?
제가 원래는 어렸을 때
I was a swimmer when I was a kid. Growing up as a swimmer, I loved all kinds of sports. One day, I saw the movie Wonder Woman and started dreaming of becoming an actress, inspired by the movie. I went to high school to learn acting and dreamt of becoming an actor. I took an acting class where I was able to play a supporting role in an action movie.
한번 해본 적이 있었습니다.
Okay, thank you. Kyrgyzstan, your personal question. Your parents come from a very special place called Alai. Tell us what makes it so special.
My parents were born in Alai, the Osh region of Kyrgyzstan, which is located high in the mountains. This is a very beautiful land, full of oriental flavor, famous for mare's milk products. Next time I come to visit you, I'll try to bring some with me for you to try out. It is absolutely delicious. Tourists and locals just adore it. Also, many prominent people and historic figures of my country of Kyrgyzstan come from Alai. For example, Kumajandatka, the queen and renowned statesperson of Kyrgyzstan. She made great contribution to our country's development.
Wow, very interesting. Thank you, Kyrgyzstan. Our next personal question goes to Laos. You once entered a singing contest in your country and did very well, apparently. Can you tell us a little about that?
Well, first of all, I wasn't planning to enter the competition because it was my friend who invited me to enter and to give it a go, trying, because they heard me singing in a class and they thought that I sing really well. So I give it a try and I end up entering into the semifinals, but I didn't make it to the finals. And then I realized that I love singing. I love to be on stage. And whenever I'm on stage, I am like a total different person when I'm out of the stage. So I think maybe I'm giving a try again. And I applied 2 years in a row in 2014 and 2015. And I make it to the finals in both years. And I think that singing also changed me a lot, and I get to meet new friends and making new connections. So, and also make me a brave and confident person as I am today. Yeah. So I'm really grateful and thankful for every opportunity. Yeah.
Great and encouraging story. Thank you, Laos. Next up, we have Vietnam and her personal question. Vietnam, you said your friends call you food queen. Can you tell us about your favorite dish from your country that we all should try?
When talking about that one, I believe that you should try the phở. This is like the really like famous dish in Vietnam. And when talking about that one, I think like you should have a chance to go to Vietnam and eat the phở in Vietnam, because they have a lot of different from different from different the situation of Vietnam, the position of Vietnam. Like from the north of Vietnam, they have a different taste of phở, and from the south of Vietnam, we also have a different taste of that one. But especially like I think that's really drums of food. Aside from that, also have another like noodle. This is also like a spicy beef noodle called bún bò Huế, also similar with phở, but just only in Vietnam we have that.
Okay, thanks for your invitation. I will go one day, that's for sure, and try all their dishes. Thank you, ladies. Thanks for your amazing answers. It's so great to know so many new things about you. And now it's time for you to answer questions from your fans. Cambodia, your question from the fan. What would you like to tell the world about your country, Cambodia?
I'm really proud to be representing Cambodia, especially at Miss Supranational. I'll show the world that Cambodia has amazing culture. There are a lot of magnificent temples here, especially Angkor Wat and others. Cambodia is so rich in its history. I will show to the world that I'm a girl from Cambodia, Southeast Asia, that Cambodia is a very exciting place full of history, and that women here are truly powerful. This is my message for Cambodia's first time in Miss Supranational competition. Thank you.
Thank you, Cambodia. Good luck in your super journey. Next up, we have a question from a fan to Hong Kong. What do you think about body shaming?
Thank you, fan, for the question. In my opinion, body shaming manifests in so many ways. For example, one can criticize your own body through a judgment or a comparison to another person. And secondly, we can be criticized directly by someone else. To me, I've always been very insecure about my body because in the past couple of years, I was going through eating disorder when I was living through depressions because I was so fed up of having to live up to the desirable expectation of how we should look and how perfect, how lean we should look. And actually, because of that, I started my campaign promoting mental health and self-acceptance. My campaign is called She is Rare campaign, promoting the idea that we all have different types of body. We all have different types of reaction when it comes to food and diets. And I believe that by accepting ourselves and also showing more kindness to people, we can actually stop body shaming, and we should all love our body and love ourselves. Thank you for the question.
Great answer. Thank you, Hong Kong. Japan, your question from a fan. Japan is known for centenarians. Centenarians are people who grow to be older than 100 years old. What do you think is the secret to a long life?
はい、ご質問ありがとうございます。
Thank you for your
日本
question.
の長寿の秘訣は
I think
美
the
味
main
しい食べ物
secret
がたくさ
of
んあり
many people in
そし
Japan
て
growing
何もしない
older
っていう
than
ことが
100
贅沢
years old
っていうこと
is
だと
that
思
we
います
just care about
私は
ourselves and
日
our
本
health.
の一番最北端の
We
北
eat
海道に
fresh
すごい
food, especially in the region where I come
そこ
from,
は皆さんご
Hokkaido,
存知か
in
もし
the
れないで
northern
す
part
が
of
美味しい
Japan.
海鮮そしてみずみずしい
There's a lot
新
of
鮮な野菜たち
fresh seafood
たくさんあり
and
ます
fresh vegetables here, all very
私た
natural.
ちは
So
その食べ
we
物を
eat
食べて
fresh natural
そ
food
してその
and
食べ物のお
take
かげで
care
メン
about
タルヘルスを
ourselves.
保つことがで
And
き
we
気を
are
得るところに
nice
つながって
to
いる
each
と思い
other.
ます
This is our secret of
そして
longevity.
つながっていると思いま
Thank
す
you very
ありが
much.
とうございました
Thank you very much, Japan. I think our audience would like to try this out. This secret of a long life and live longer than 100 years old. Thank you. Next up, we have question from a fan to Kazakhstan. How do you handle challenges in your life?
I think that we as a human we don't have only good days or happy days. We always have challenges and we never have to give up. So I think if we want something really, really bad, we have to work hard and I just have to remember why you started this and for whom you're doing this. So this always helped me. In my case, this is my family. This is my loved ones, and I always want them to make proud. So this is always helped me to get the challenges and hard times.
Never give up. I do like that motto.
Never
Thank
give
you.
up. Yeah.
Korea, question from a fan goes to you. What does it take to be courageous?
I think the most important thing to be courageous is to be yourself, to believe in yourself. Courage does not come from others. Rather than focusing on how I look to others, I believe that courage comes from believing that you are the best and from loving yourself.
Thank you so much, Korea. Next up, we have Kyrgyzstan and question from her fan. What would you do if you had the power to change just one thing?
One thing that I'd like to change in myself or in my country. I don't think I'd like to change something in myself. I think that inner and outer beauty given to me by my parents is unique. I'm proud and happy to be their daughter, the daughter of my nation. Speaking about my country, I'd like to make my contribution to the development of Kyrgyzstan through promoting eco-activism and saving our wonderful nature for future generations.
Thank you, Kyrgyzstan. Next up, we have a question from a fan to Laos. I really like this one. What is one thing that is not taught at school that you think should be taught?
I think things that should have been taught in school is the life skills that we're going to face after we graduate from the schools, because I think we will face a lot of things when we finish the studies, and there are so many more things that we have to experience and learn, such as financial situations, and to meet with a lot of kind of peoples in the society and know how to handle the problems that you're gonna face. So I think the life skills outside the studies should be taught in schools and also universities.
Thank you, Laos. Can't agree more. Thank you. Great answer. Next up, we have Vietnam and her question from a fan. What is the best gift you have ever received and why?
Oh, I think that's a really interesting question. I remember the best gift that I have ever received in my life is the tuition free to study abroad from my parents. I remember at that time my family not really a little bit difficult, but they still give me that money to go overseas to study, and they really support me at the education to like pursuing my dream, my education. So I really appreciate about that, and that's give me a lot of motivation in my life, and to keep moving forward, to keep improving myself, to become a better version of myself. So that's also the cause. I mean, that's also the reason I am a strong advocate for education, because I do believe that education is the key for everyone to have a better future, to have a better a better future.
Thank you, Vietnam. Great answer. Thanks so much. Thank you very much, ladies. I'm sure your fans are happy now. And now each and every one of you will be asked one general question, same to each and every person in this chat. Cambodia, our today's general question to you. What is more important, doing the right thing or doing things right?
I'm doing the things that I myself consider to be right, because I think I can tell based on my life experience what is good and what is not good.
Thank you, Cambodia. Next up, we'll address our today's general question to Hong Kong. What's more important, doing the right thing or doing things right?
Thanks for the question. I believe that doing the right thing is very important because as a global citizen, we always have the judgment of thinking whether something is right or wrong. By doing the right thing, we're actually exercising our judgment and to be responsible to the society. For example, by doing right things, we can react to global issues like climate changes and something that impacts to the world. I always believe that as a kind human being and as a Miss Supranational Hong Kong 2022, I've always believed and always reminded myself that doing the right thing and be kind to people and always show gratitude to what we have is very important. Thank you.
Thank you, Kumiko. Japan, our today's general question to you. What's more important, doing the right thing or doing things right?
ご質問ありがとうございます。私は自分が正しいと
Thank you for the
思った
question.
ことをするのが正解だと思います。
I definitely think that doing the right thing is my style. Even if sometimes the consequences of my actions are not super positive, it's all experience that I can learn from. I don't want to say mistakes, I'd rather use the word experience, my experience that I can grow from. Today I'm a representative of Japan at Miss Supranational, but this is actually my 5th year in a row that I try to represent my country internationally. And finally this year I obtained my national title, and I'm so proud of myself. At the same time, during these 5 years, people around me would say, hey, maybe pageantry is just not yours, why don't you give this up and try something else? But I didn't listen to them, because my heart kept telling me, Rina, never give up. Do the right thing for yourself. That's why I'm here. That's why I believe doing the right thing is my style. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rina. Great story, great answer. Thank you so much. Kazakhstan, next up we have general question, the question we're asking everybody in the Super Chat group. What is more important? Doing the right thing or doing things right?
I think, this life is not perfect, so you cannot do only the right time sometimes, for example, or vice versa. So if you think that, but I'm the person who are always trying to do the right thing instead of for others. So, and we have to try to see the situation. So if it's do this or that.
Okay, thank you, I agree. Our today's general question to Korea. What's more important? Doing the right thing or doing things right?
바르게 하는 것이 바른 것
I think doing things
올바른 일을
right
올바르게 행하는
is
게
most important
중요하다고
for
생각을
me.
해요.
Because
뭐 하나의
if
일이
I'm
있을 때
doing what I consider
내가
to be right,
생각하기에는 그게 바른 거라고
somebody
생각하지 않아도
else
다른
may be
사람들이 봤을
thinking
때는
differently.
그것이 바르지 않다고
So,
생각을 할 수가 있는데
doing
그것은
things
무조건적인
right
일이라고 생각을 하기
with
때문에
the right
바른
attitude
것을 바른
is
방법으로
very
옳게 행동하는
important
것이
for me.
중요하다고 생각을 합니다.
Thank you so much, Korea. Our today's group general question to you, Kyrgyzstan. What's more important? Doing the right thing or doing things right?
I think doing things right is more important. It is important to assess situations and act right. That's what I think, doing things right.
Okay, thank you, Kyrgyzstan. Next up, we have Laos for a general question. We're asking the very same question to everybody in this Super Chat group. What is more important? Doing the right thing or doing things right?
I think to do things right, because you are allowing yourself to learn throughout the process, and you get to learn and experiences when you're doing it, and when you're finally doing things right, you will be really proud of yourself and be more confident in whatever you will face in the future. Yes.
Thank you, Laos. What is more important? Doing the right thing or doing things right?
I think that depends on the situation. We need to do that, and for me, I would choose to doing the right thing because I believe on the kindness, and kindness is the root. The kindness is the core value of myself. So whenever I do anything in my life, I will do the right thing, and I think every people also need to do that to like inspire other people to have the right life.
Very good answer. Thank you, Vietnam. Thank you, ladies. Your answers were brilliant. You look gorgeous. You are amazing. I'm so excited to see you all in Poland very, very soon, in just a couple of weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're winding up. Don't forget to download the Miss Supranational app. The link is in the description box below this video. By the way, subscribe to our channel and make sure to like this video. You have 3 days to vote for your favorite in the app. The fan vote winner and the judges vote winner will be the two delegates who go on to the next round. Therefore, Miss Supranational app is very, very important. Bye-bye, ladies. See you soon in Poland. And see you soon in the next episode of Super Chat. Bye-bye.